Hi, hello, welcome to day two's video of this Scentsy Social. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day and that you learned some amazing things about the products that we covered in the post earlier today. So, gonna dive right into some of those options. When we talk about unplugged options, I hear a lot of people say sometimes, I'm not sure what you mean by unplugged. It literally is what it sounds like. You don't have to plug it into a wall to enjoy the fragrance that comes from it. So like yesterday we talked about warmers, we talked about diffusers, those have to be plugged in. Unplugged options don't. So when we primarily talk about unplugged options, we're talking about things for our cars. Now, I say that, but you can use it outside of your car just the same, okay? So these are scent circles. These are your traditional hang from your rear view mirror, like if you're familiar with the Little Tree brand or the Glade, you know, whatever that hangs from your rear view mirror, that's what these are, okay? This one's in Blueberry Cheesecake, very popular fragrance. These will last about 2 weeks, okay? Now, if you're using them in the summertime, you're probably not going to get a full 2 weeks out of them because they're activated by the heat from the sun to release the fragrance. Our cars get very, very warm in the summertime. So the warmer your vehicle, the shorter that these are going to last, but they are still great. They are still wonderful. We also have car bars. That same concept. They hang from the rear view mirror. However, those fragrances last longer. They last on average about a month. But again, you're not going to get as long out of them if they're in direct heat all the time. So they're the same concept though. They just hang from the rear view mirror. We also have car bar clips, which are just little miniature versions of the car bar, but these go into your vents. Okay, so what you do, you see this hole back here, this little peg inserts into this hole, and then this alligator clip part slides on over your vent, and then as the air blows through the vent, it activates the oils and the fragrance in the clips. Okay, these last about a month as well. I'll tell you a little trick here in a minute though. Also in Unplugged is our scent packs. These were originally made for our kiddos in our stuffed animal line. We'll talk about the kid products tomorrow. But in our stuffed animals come scent packs that makes your stuffed animals smell like whatever the pack is in. And people were like, I kind of want scent packs for all the things. And so Scentsy made them available to purchase individually, where you didn't have to also purchase a stuffed animal to get one. So these are probably one of my favorite Scentsy products. They are so versatile. You can use them absolutely anywhere. So I have one in my car because the fragrance in these lasts forever. Okay, forever. I have one in my car. I have one in my locker at work. I keep one in my linen closet hanging up. We have them in our dresser drawers to keep the things in our dresser drawers smelling nice. I will take and like fold up my sheets and make them nice and stick a scent pack in the middle of the sheets to keep them smelling fresh all the time and not like closet. They are great to toss into a gym bag, a book bag, anywhere. Okay, so versatile, and especially for how cheap they are. We'll get into bundle and save options on day 4, but there is a bundle and save option for these scent packs if you want to purchase in bulk. These come in not all the fragrances that our waxes do, but a good majority of them. So, like I said, so versatile, use them anywhere, absolutely love them. Probably one of my favorite Scentsy products that we have. Also in Unplugged is room sprays. So these are oil-based sprays. I would not spray them on like delicate fabrics like silks or leathers, things like that. But you can use these on upholsteries, on curtains. You can just spritz them through the room. They're great for your car. And remember when I said I was going to tell you a little trick? If you were to buy a scent circle and a matching room spray, these two obviously don't match, but let's use our imaginations and pretend that they did. When this starts to lose its fragrance, you spritz it with a couple spritzes of its matching room spray, put it in a Ziploc baggie for 12, 24 hours or whatever. You're going to bring this back to life for about another week. Okay, so there's you a little trick, little trickaroo. These just, I don't know if, can you see that? I'm not doing like a full spritz, but so you just spray them. And the scent lasts a really long time with our room sprays. These are fairly expensive. They're like $8, but like I said, they last forever and you can use them on so many things. Let's see. I guess we'll talk about fragrance flowers because I consider them to be unplugged. So these are our fragrance flowers. This one is obviously old. I'm going to open this one and show it to you so you can see what it really looks like, but I wanted to show you the two different styles. So this one is our new style called Buttercup Bell. This one was in Black Raspberry Vanilla. It's one of my favorite scents. I tried really hard to not pull out like all the Black Raspberry Vanilla things, but like this is, and a couple of the other things I have are, but that's a wonderful scent. If you need a recommendation for me, Black Raspberry Vanilla is probably going to be it. So anyway, Buttercup Bell. These come with a jar of oil, the decorative cap, and the flower. This style is Dahlia Darling. And let me get it all out here. So, like I said, it comes with the full jar of oil. And then it comes with your flower. These flowers are all handcrafted. They are made from a material called sola wood. And Scentsy employs an entire village of women in India to hand stitch and hand sew and handcraft these flowers. So no two are going to be exactly the same. They're going to look very similar, but they won't be exactly the same because they're all handmade. So this is Dahlia Darling. And Buttercup Bell starts out much smaller than this, but as it soaks up the oil, it makes the petals kind of blossom. It kind of starts more like this, and then they blossom out. Now, all of your flowers are going to come with a, I don't know how well the camera's picking it up, a piece of paper right here. Before you stick it down in your oil, you're going to want to peel that paper off. That way that oil can really soak up that reed and give you the best scent throw. So what you would do is you would take this black cap off. Then there is a plastic piece here that you would pull off, okay? You would then put your decorative cap on and you would stick your flower down into the oil, okay? These are $16, 1/6, and they last 60 days. Now, Scentsy has to put a time limit on when things don't work anymore. But I can tell you, I put this flower, this is that old one that's empty. I put this out in August, and I just put a new one out in beginning to middle of January. That's much longer than 60 days, right? That oil is going to soak up in about 60 days, but it's going to take much longer for that oil to completely go away. Let me clean up my mess and I'll show you a little something. That fragrance, this stays in this is my office, and it stays on my bookshelf over here with all of my Scentsy Overflow products and training products and stuff. And when you walk in here, you can still smell it, okay? And I'm going to show you. Again, I put this out in August, okay? It is now, when I'm filming this, it is now March. Can you see how oily my fingers are? So it still has oil. Like I said, much longer than 60 days, right? And obviously I wouldn't be touching it if it were not safe. It is safe, okay? Smells amazing. Okay, the fragrance flowers also, one, I think they make excellent gifts because they're so cheap and they are so pretty. They are so versatile. They fit in so many different color schemes. But to further customize it to you, not once you put it in the oil, you have to do it before it goes in the oil. But if you were to take a brand new one and take like a Crayola marker or a Sharpie or something and color just the very tips, don't color down into the petal, just the very tips, and then put your flower down into the oil. As that oil soaks up, it's going to draw that color into the petals and it's going to completely transform your fragrance flower. I am very happy to post some pictures and some examples if you guys are kind of wondering what I'm talking about. They make them so beautiful. I've seen American flag designs, I've seen tropical designs, I've seen, you name it, I've probably seen it. A lot of people do them for Halloween. And on my VIP page, which we'll talk about on day 4, but on my VIP page, if you're not a member already, I'm going to start hosting coloring contests, and the winner of the coloring contest will get a gift from me. So anyway, moving on along. Let me get a drink real quick. I'm so sorry. Okay. Next is mini fan diffusers. These use our scented pods, which I'll talk about in a second. Mini fan diffusers are great for people who like work in an office and maybe you can't take a big warmer or a big diffuser to the office with you, or people who sit at a computer all day long, or students at the library, really anything. But my favorite place to have these is in the car. They run off of USB, so they do come with their USB cord. And then this is what they look like. So we have 3 traditional colors, and then we have 3 brand new colors to this catalog season. And then we have flash sales. So for example, at Easter time, they have 3 new colors. So anyway, mini fan diffusers. How these work is air gets pulled in from the bottom. You can see that fan in there. It's going to rotate that fan. And then I told you it uses pods. So our pods come in 32 fragrances, which absolutely blows my mind because when I started Scentsy not even a year ago, we had 5 fragrances for our pods and we're up to 32. Pods are very popular. Our pods come in a twin pack. And this is what they look like. So these are full of scented beads, and my phone never really truly picks it up, but so there's scented beads in here. These are nearly indestructible. Short of running them over with your vehicle or taking a sledgehammer to them, these don't spill. There is no mess. So these are in the same scents as our waxes, 32 of them. And this is how you get the fragrance without the mess of melted wax. So with your mini fan diffuser, let's pretend it's plugged in, okay? You would put your pod in there like this, and then the air pulls up, rotates that fan, and blows this fragrance out through the pod, top of the pod, okay? One of these lasts 120 hours. So your twin pack, 240 hours of fragrance time. Much longer than your waxes, right? But again, you can still smell these much longer than 120 hours. I promise. Like this one, I've had for almost a year now, and I can still smell it. It's not as strong as my others, obviously, but I can still smell it. And again, you get the matching room spray, which these match. You can give a gentle, spritz all over it. Kind of shake it up a little bit. put it in a Ziploc baggie for a few hours, and now you've added more fragrance life to your pods. So the other products that I'm going to show you real quick also use the same pods. So this is a wall fan diffuser. I have these literally all over my house. These are amazing. These are the same size as those mini warmers that we talked about in yesterday's video. But again, these are made of polycarbonate plastic. So if they fall out of your wall, if they get bumped, they're not going to spill anything. And they're not going to break. Okay. These are real thick plastic. And we have several different designs. This one does not have any light built into it, but if you get the model called Swivel, it has LED lights built into the bottom, and so it works like a traditional nightlight. Now, this is the same on these and the mini warmers. There is a button here, and if you push it, I'm going to see if I can do this. If you push it, that allows you to rotate the direction of your plug, okay? Because not everybody's plugs sit the same direction as somebody else's. Some of the plugs in my house are this direction, some of them are the other way, and I even have plugs that are completely sideways. Makes no sense to me, but that's how you can still keep your warmer or your mini fan standing upright and it fit your plug at the same time. So, like I said, these also use the pods. You can use one, you can use two, you can mix and match fragrances and make your own combination if you want. If that's something you're interested in, go on Google or Pinterest and type in Scentsy Mixology 2021, and it's going to come up with hundreds of fragrance combinations that people have put together. So create your own new fragrance. So like I said, 1, 2, mix and match, however many you want, okay? And then you just pop this lid back on there, you plug it in, you hit your power button, instant fragrance. The other product around that same idea is called our Scentsy Go. This again uses those pods, 1 or 2, has a fan. It pulls air in from these little inlet holes and then blows it out the top here. If I can get my lid back on. Blows it out the top, okay? These are quiet. All 3 of these, you can barely hear when they're running. You have to really be listening close to hear that they're running. So don't think it's like some loud fan noise. It's not. This also comes with a USB cord. That's how it charges. And it's y'all's lucky day that I remembered to charge it because here lately I've been doing these videos and I go to turn it on and it's not charged. So it's your lucky day I remembered to charge it. This is the Scentsy Go Rose Gold, okay? If you get the traditional Scentsy Go, it's all white. It doesn't light up. Doesn't look pretty. Rose Gold just means that this is rose gold. We also have silver, that this is silver, okay? The rose gold and the silver light up with LED color lights. So if you hit it once, well, there we go. That's turned it on. I know my phone's not going to pick up how quiet it is, but maybe. I don't know. But anyway, it's running. So this would be considered on high. You hit it again, that's eco mode, okay? On eco mode, it's going to run for like 15, 20 minutes, whatever. And then it's going to shut itself off for a little bit. And then it'll turn back on. And then it'll shut itself back off. On eco mode, fully charged, you're going to get about 13 hours out of it, okay? From dead to full takes 6 hours to charge. These are great for your cars. They're great for camping. My dad travels for a living and he takes his in his truck and then he uses it in the hotel room to get rid of some of those nasty, musty hotel room smells. So then this button down here is how you turn on the lights. So there's clear, yellow, green, blue, a darker blue, pink, red, and then we're back to clear. And it really lights up when the room is dark, but I'm obviously sitting in front of an open window, and so the sun is kind of killing my vibe. But so these do light up. Again, the original Scentsy Go white, solid white, does not, but the rose gold and the silver do. So it's a great thing to have in your kiddos' room, you know, maybe for some extra fragrance, or there's a great wax and pod version called Jammy Time that again is like a lavender, eucalyptus, chamomile, very calming, very relaxing. I know a lot of people who run Jammy Time solely in their kids' rooms, and they also get it in our laundry products and wash like the bed sheets and stuff to help calm them kiddos down. So like I said, excellent to have in there, and it gives them a night light because when the room is dark, it does really light up. So is that all I had for today's products? I think it is. All right, so tomorrow's video and tomorrow's postings will be over laundry and cleaning products, which I'm so excited to talk to you guys about. I love our cleaning products. Also, we'll kind of touch on pets and body products and kid items. Quick video tomorrow, unless I get long-winded. So again, I hope you guys are having a great night. And just like yesterday, there's bonus points if you leave comments and questions and let me know that you watched the video down below in the comment section. Not on YouTube, on Facebook. All right, guys, have a great night. See you tomorrow.